mentioned something in passing about developing your own mobile app. And I know previously that was an area of your previous company you worked on, but did you create a new mobile app for Happy Valley? Like, what is that and what purpose does it serve?
Yeah, so we were, I believe, one of the first with a mobile app in Massachusetts, quite possibly on
Awesome.
the East Coast for sure. And because of my experience in resources and building them, I didn't come to Happy Valley and then outsource to an agency, which basically would have been my one of what my old company was. Um, and I immediately knew that there was value in that, from a functionality perspective, but also from a marketing perspective, to be able to push notifications to people that have the app, especially with all the SMS and the carriers and all the issues and the 10 DLC and all that stuff. And you totally skip that when you can send a marketing message to someone that has already opted in. They've chosen to download your app, and they have your brand and they have our key right on your phone. So that was the primary driver of it. And then what we did was we added some value add features. So one of the integrations we did with our point of sale, LeafLogix, was to pull in purchases. So you log in with your phone number and you can see all of your purchase history by day, what you bought, what it cost, etc. Pretty easy, simple thing to do. And that has some value because people shop around and they go, oh, what did I, or they come into Happy Valley again, what did I get, 2 weeks ago? Sometimes you
Mhm.
forget, or you want a price comparison shop at other dispensaries. So that's one feature. We also have a link to our menu, to our ecom, Dutchy menu. So you can shop right in the app. We also have a feature called a journal, where it's a little bit of a chat interface where, again, an integration into LeafLogix. So it shows you all of your purchases. You tap on a product that you've purchased and it goes through this chat interface. How did you consume Super Lemon Haze 3.5 grams?
Oh.
I smoked it, obviously. How many puffs did I take? You select a number. How did it make you feel? Red eye, happy, creative, and you just check, 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 check. And then you can enter in like a comment if you want, and then it saves that journal entry so you can remember how you felt. We're actually in the process now of adding a new feature to that, so you can take a picture of your compliance label, and then you can see our compliance label. We print all of the top 3 terpenes on it, in addition to the cannabinoids that are required. So that you can remember, I really love this terpenoline because it was a fruity taste and I love the way that it made me feel. So we're adding that. And, another really great benefit of building your own app versus, so Apple, maybe about a year ago, said, oh, cannabis apps are okay now. As long as you can use the location services and you're in a legal state. So that opened up the door for other companies, loyalty companies, primarily, to integrate loyalty into their own white label app and then offer dispensaries, hey, you can have loyalty and you can have an app now and you can do push notifications. And that's what they call like a white label app. Your app is going to be the same as the other guy's app. The colors may change, the logo may change, but you're not going to get anything different than the other company until
Got it.
said company builds more features and they roll it out just like any other software company. So one of the advantages of building your own is that you're not confined to the box of the white label app and the functionality. So as an example, what we did, and actually the app just went live in the store today.
Oh,
Happy
congratulations.
Valley, an update. It's been in the store, but this update that I'm
Okay.
going to talk about, we are the exclusive cannabis sponsor for Boston Calling, which is a 3-day music festival in Boston. Tons of bands, 2 stages. This was the
Cool.
first year that they opened up sponsorships to cannabis companies. So we're very proud and happy to be able to do that. We got a 20 by 20 activation space. It's going to be super cool. If anybody's listening, going to be in Boston this weekend, come see us. But one of the things we were able to do with the app is we built this scavenger hunt feature. So if you're within, I think it's 3-mile radius of Boston Calling, within the app, this little link in the navigation scavenger hunt will appear. You enter in your email to register and your name. And then every day there's a list of 20 things that you're supposed to hunt or find. And basically you take a picture of what the thing was. You take a picture, they have like a giant iconic Ferris wheel. So you take a picture of that. Another one is like, find a cop and take a picture with them, or like do find 5 people and do a human pyramid, just like real silly, fun things to do because It's an all-day festival and you take a picture, and then each task is associated with a number of points. And then there's a leaderboard in the app, and then a leaderboard that we'll have on a big screen at our tent. And then every day we have different tiers of prizes where people can win some cool stuff. One of the grand prizes is a tour of our grow facility with our director of cultivation.
Awesome.
But we've got lots of cool prizes and fun things to do. So my point is, if we were to get a white label app, this great idea of a scavenger hunt for this festival that we're doing, we would have never been able to do it. So that's just really one of the advantages of building your own, if you can and you have the resources to do it, versus just getting a white label app. And the scavenger hunt for Boston Calling, we're actually doing another festival called the Levitate Festival in July, where we're also going to use the same scavenger hunt that we've already built, and we're going to be different prizes and things like that. But we're able to repurpose that for another festival.